and welcome to another brand new episode of Live FX Trading with your host Peeling Mindset. And I'm here with my boys, and looks like pound yen is finally moving, finally to its senses. All right, so I'm going to check my sound system here. Trying to check the sound system. Just give me a second and we will be good. All right, I got my friend Mr. Nikesh here. All right.
Hello.
Now it's better.
Okay.
I can hear you now. Only now.
Might be something to do with,
Ah.
I don't know, technical fault.
Yeah.
Internet.
Nikesh, is the music playing on the background on your end?
Not
Can
on
you-
Discord.
Can you hear my music? No?
No.
Because I'm playing something for the YouTube guys, and I don't want to disturb you guys, you know?
No. I could hear it before
Mhm.
before you started the stream, but not now.
Mm.
Now it's
Yeah, it looks like pound yen's going to push up. On a 15, on a 30, it's like clear as blue sky, isn't it?
Hmm.
Clear as blue sky. On the flip of the candle was a nice entry. Nice entry. And the hourly
At
candle.
least we test the highs.
Yep, I think the daily high is going to be tested here. Yeah, I think we're going to push up, Nikesh. That's what I think. All right, Nikesh has sent a chart for buy. Beautiful.
It is not actually marked.
No, but yes, support makes sense. The high makes sense. Yeah. Hopefully it works. I didn't take it, but yeah, the market's retracing right now, so kind of waiting. Oh, I actually recently got my magic keys. Just got my magic keys. I think yesterday. It was yesterday or something. Got my magic keys. All right. Looks like YouTube's having a little hard time. Hey. All right, and we are waiting. We are waiting. Looks like the market is actually rejecting the top, this four gapped area from the left-hand side traffic. And it's pushing down. I'm just waiting for the hourly candle close, but it looks like the candles are going to push down. That's what I think the wick is going to be filled. And if the candles are to close below 151, 525, eventually, man, we can actually push down. So let's just see what's going to happen, right? Let's just see what's going to happen. Waiting for the hourly candle to close. Ooh, we have this non-farm employment change today. That's interesting. They're expecting good numbers. Gold is pushing up. All right. Right. And the structure is looking good for a buy on pound yen. Pound yen buying structure is looking nice. Pound USD buying structure is looking nice. Pound AUD looking good for sell. Let's see what's gonna happen. All right, so the hourly candle finally closed bullish, which is pretty good. And we have this non-farm employment change sort of a news event today. And that's going to be something major, but I'm still waiting. My bias hasn't changed yet. Ooh, and the candle's pushing up right now. Wow. Yep. Candle's pushing up in the first few minutes. Okay. Let's see what's going to happen. So it's better to wait sometimes. You know, you have to give your candles some time. You have to let them breathe. Sometimes rushing in a trade is a bad idea. Obviously, the structure on the hourly is way clear, and I know a lot of traders are waiting for buys, and I'm waiting for buys too. But the best idea for me is to wait. So I'm actually letting the first few minutes of the candle sort of like breathe, grab liquidity before it could move. So I'm fine. I'm fine missing this trade if this trade pushes up without giving me any entry. But I am waiting, and that is the major idea. For me, waiting is the best idea. And I'm gonna wait while I'm having my food. Hungry, man's hungry. The market's pretty rangy right now. Pretty rangy. Pretty rangy. Yeah. All right, so I think I'm going to take an entry on the break of the previous candle's high. So if the candle's actually going to break the previous candle's high, that's when I'm going to enter. That's what I'm thinking about. Within about 11 to 12 pips stop loss below the previous, obviously stop loss below the previous candle's low. Expecting the candles to push up with pre-New York volume. So we will see what's going to happen, right? So gold is pushing up. It's in a range. I was actually expecting some sort of bullish price action in pound USD and pound yen, but it's just hanging around there. So have to see. Have to see, because especially when the candles are rangy, it's kind of funny because the price has changed direction when they are rangy, right? On an hourly time frame, the structure is so clear like a blue sky. Clear like a blue sky. On an hourly time frame, the structure is way clear. All right. Yeah, I'm going to take an entry on the break of the high. That's what I'm going to do. All right, so the previous candle's high has been broken at this point of time. The hourly structure is still looking good. It's actually looking pretty good. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna place a pending. I'm actually gonna place a pending above the current candle's high. So placing a pending above the current candle's high. Placing a pending above the current candle's high. Let's see. Da, 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 da. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do, right? So for risk management, if this candle actually activates a buy position, my buy stop position on my terminal, I will actually think about closing half or manage risk if this candle actually breaks its own low. That's what I'm gonna do. So at this point in time, the trade is definitely based on hourly sort of a structure right now. So it has to kind of respect its own low, and the previous candle's low. So I'm not going to risk a lot of pips looking at the previous candle's low, but what I'm going to do is I'm expecting the candles to respect its own low. So we'll see what's going to happen in the next few minutes. 30-minute candle hanging around there. 15-minute candle also sort of hanging around there. Mr. 15 minuto. The 5-minute is rangy. Pretty rangy. Hello.
Hello, hello. Ooh,
How's it going?
it's cold. Ah. Let me turn the heater on. Ah. How's everything, Hannes?
Good, pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Good. That's good. That's good.
Just turning the heater on. It's cold now.
Yeah, it's getting colder.
Yeah.
It's pretty cold out here too.
Ah, GJ. What do you think about GJ?
Yeah, I think GJ, this is a support area, but on the top, this gray area is the previous 4-hour gap area, and sometimes what happens is the gap areas do serve as a rejection area. And looking at the way it rejected off of a 4-hour gapped area. So I'm kind of, I would say 50-50 on going up. If this was another regular day in the middle of the month, and I was actually taking a trade, I would 100% take it buy right here. I'll take a buy right here after this hourly candle, previous hourly candle closed. But I'm waiting to see if the candles could actually break the high. It did break the high, but I haven't seen a lot of volume. So if the candles are to push up, what I think is it has to break its own high. So I've got a pending over there, and I'm anticipating the daily high to be tested. Pretty simple analysis, nothing advanced. We'll see what's going to happen.
GJ.
Mr. GJ, I think Mr. GJ is going to push up.
GJ is
We'll see.
pretty bullish.
Yeah, pretty bullish. But again, at the same time, if the price starts breaking 151,670, I think it can push down too. So I'm kind of waiting.
फोन आयो उठाउ न फोन उठाउ न उठाउ न ए सरी ए फोन आइरहेछ क्या
Yeah,
you haven't fixed it yet?
Well, I need to practice, because if I fucking press a wrong button, I don't wanna lose money. So I need to practice.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Open
Mine's
calc.
not working.
Open calc, open trade, enters and close half. Yeah, the most important things over there is just close half. You know, close half, close full, close custom. I think that's beautiful.
Mine didn't work. Fuck.
I know you need to fix it.
Yeah. So start open cap.
Oh wow. How many AUD is pushing down?
Yeah. I missed the move before. AUD. AUD. Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, all right. So on YouTube, it's Bickle. Bickle is saying, "Hello, sir." Bickle, it's our Bickle. He's saying, "You should practice English first." All right. Yes, sir. It's our Mr. Lumbu. His real name is Mr. Lumbu. That's what people call him, right?
भाइ के गर्दैछ तिमी?
All right, so the 2-hour candle is rejecting the top. I think the wick can also be filled, you know? So there is a potential for the wicks to be filled on the downside. It's pretty interesting. 4-hour candle is still hanging around there. If the 4-hour structure is going to apply here, or if the candles are only going to move up with the 4-hour base or 4-hour support, then I think it's going to take long. Because the candles are rangy, pretty rangy. I was expecting the candles to push up, retesting the daily high, but at this point in time, it looks like the 30-minute resistance and the rejection of these areas are actually causing the price to push down. So the market is pretty rangy. We'll see. Oh, and gold is pushing down. All right. Alrighty. Waiting. That's what I'm doing. Waiting.
Oh, click back. Gold.
Wow. The market is grabbing liquidity from everywhere. Just grabbing liquidity.
Hello, hello,
Hello, hello.
hello, hello. Yeah, I think I can share my screen as well. Give me a sec. Gold, yeah. So what's the best frame rate? 15, 30?
I think the lowest is the most clear
Smoothest.
quality. I think, yeah, smoothest.
Okay. Let's go live.
Dun, dun, dun. Uh-huh. Yep. So
Can
what
you
I
see my screen right now?
yeah, I can.
I was on sale right around here,
Uh-huh.
the break of the low, and it just fucked up.
Oh no.
Yeah. It looked good first.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a break and retest, and this candle just went deep above here. I thought it grabbed much liquidity into it and the price will push down to the break of the low, but yeah, it didn't.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Here. Oh, but that was Asian session. Asian.
I've been on chart since morning.
Oh shit.
No, I've only had 3 trades today, and
Uh-huh.
2 of them were profitable.
Good.
15,
Beautiful.
16 pips, and this was one losing trade.
Uh-huh.
Just close it around here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think gold is rangy, usually around the OPEC sort of a report, a meeting. I mean, yeah, there is a lot of range. I noticed OPEC just now. Yeah, we usually see a lot of ranges, a lot of liquidity grabbing sort of action around here. So we do have non-farm employment change. So maybe that's going to boost in some sort of volume. Not the NFP, but yeah, ADP. It's the ADP news. ADP. And they're expecting good numbers. So if they're expecting good numbers, gold should push down. Let's see what's going to happen.
So did you take any trades today?
Yeah, I took a buy on pound yen. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I took a buy. I took a buy around London session and somewhere around dun, dun, dun. Let me show you where did I take it. All right, here. I took a buy somewhere around here. So dun, dun, dun. I was actually waiting for, let me see where I took it. Where did I take it? Let me see the numbers. Dun, 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 dun. 151 690 151 690 690 690 690 690 dun, dun, dun. Oh, here somewhere around here. Oh, actually on the break of this candle was high. That's what I did. I took a buy here on the break of this candle was high. I was actually expecting the candles to push all the way up till here, but I closed it early. You know why I closed it early? Because the 5-minute candles were acting out a little bit. So I was actually actively waiting for the volume, and the volume came in, and the candles were doing this right here. Look at this. So I took an entry here, and the candles were funny, so I had to close it. But my analysis was to hit this 151 800 level, and Yeah, 151,890 level, and it hit that level. So my analysis was top on top, which is good. Analysis was top on top.
27. Where is 91? Where the hell is my thread? Oh, here it is. 151, 570.
All right.
570. 151, 570. Where is it? Okay.
All right, so 30-minute candle close bullish, which is pretty good. 15-minute candles are still rangy. It looks like candles could push up on an hourly sort of a time frame. All right, hourly sort of a time frame looks like it could actually push up. Let's see what's going to happen. My pending hasn't been activated yet. It's still there. It's still hanging around there. Let's
Haven't
see.
seen enough volume today. There was a little bit of volume pre-London, yeah, just before London open,
Ooh,
and then
I'm in.
oh, okay.
I am in. Ooh, and we are pushing. And let's see. All right, at this point in time, if I have to manage my risk, if the 30-minute candle breaks its own low, I'm going to get out of the position. Why I'm going to get out of the position? Because we have this ADP news coming in a few minutes. I'm expecting volume right now. If there's no volume right now, it's going to be out of the trade. I'm going to be out of the trade. Simple. Pretty simple.
Minutes, 15 minutes. Oh, looks good.
Yep, in about 1.5 pip in profit. Expecting volume on an hourly sort of a structure. Let's see, just expecting 10 pips out of it. That's it. 10 pips out of it. So it looks good for now, but for risk management, I have to hop into 30 minutes. Dun, 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 dun.
If this is gonna flip, man, I think it's gonna go up. Yeah, look at the 4-hourly rejection to the downside.
See,
4-hourly.
there is a chance it could actually range, because just because we have this ADP news 15 minutes after the market opened. So the ADP news is in about 45 minutes away now. In about 45 minutes away. If the candles are to push up, this is a good time. Otherwise, it's just risk management. You know, for me, it's just risk management. I want to stay on top of my trade rather than the trade giving me an L. I would be happy taking a smaller loss, because if my winners are always going to be big, or winners are going to be consistent too. Let's look at the 5 minute. Gotta keep an eye open on all of the time frame. 5 minutes looking good. 15 minutes looking good. I mean, even 1 minute. Oh, okay. 1 minute. It's trying to make a support, which is good. If the candles are to push up, it needs some sort of support. And we are pushing up. Beautiful. Looks like it's going to be an early day. Let's see what's going to happen. Either it's a risk management day, or it's a risk management day, or just a simple structure red executed trade. Let's see what's going to happen. see.
I think I want to add position and break the high of 4-hourly candle if it does so. What do you think?
It's kind of funny because we are only, as I said, we are only 40 minutes away from the ADP news. So the market can range, you know. Obviously the 4-hour flip does look nice, but there is a chance the 4-hour could just exhaust, or the candles could just rest just because there's a news event coming in, and the volume is going to slice down into half, or it's going to slice down even less. Right? Let's see what's going to happen, because I don't want to hold my trade over the news event. That's just not my thing, you know. I never want to hold my trade through the news event, especially when it's a high impact news and it's US dollars news. I mean, pound JPY experiences a lot of shock waves. The 5-minute candle closed bullish, which is pretty good, still pretty good. But I'm looking at the 15-minute candle for risk management. If the candle's going to break its own low, I'm going to be out of the trade. Nice and simple, because it's all about risk management. Trading is not only about taking a trade, it's all about risk management. Simple.
Nobody's here today.
Yeah, it looks like nobody's here. Boys are getting lazy.
Yeah. Maybe it's the first day of the month. Nobody.
Oh, yep. That makes
Wait.
sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm having a field day today.
A field day?
Yeah, field day. Everything turns out good.
Oh, that's good. All right, so it looks like it's going to be a risk management here for me. So the 15-minute candle is reversing. Let's see. Let's see. Risk management.
Minute candle. Oh, shit.
Let's see, in the next 3 minutes, are we going to experience some sort of volume? In the next 3 minutes. Yeah, I really don't like the way it's moving right now. I think I'm going to close the trade. I really don't like it. I'm still in it. I'm constantly thinking about, hey man, I think I should close the position because I really don't like the way it's moving. My experience is telling me, hey, man. All right, so it's moving. Let's see. I'm just going to give it next 2 more minutes. And in the next 2 more minutes, if it's not going to move anywhere, I'm going to get out of the position. I'm going to give it next 2 more minutes and I will be out. Let's see. Simple. Nice and simple. Because I have to start timing my trades, right? That's the idea. Timing the trade.
Profit?
Yes, sir.
Good.
1.5 pips. 1.5 pips, but I really don't like the way it's moving.
I think I want to close half. I'm on the trade as well.
Yeah.
Better to close half, I guess. It's 5 minutes. Still, it looks good.
It does look good. To be honest, it looks good. I'm just gonna give it one more minute, and I'm gonna close. 1 minute and close.
Look, 15-minute candle looks good. You know, it's
Oh,
pretty
yep.
bullish.
Yep. 1 more minute and I'm out. Even if it's in
half.
even if it's in profit, even if it's in loss, I'm gonna close because I honestly, my gut's telling me, hey dude, you took a beautiful trade, but Anuj, man, it's saying
Yeah.
it's saying, hey Anuj, I love you, bro, but hey man, I think it's just another risk management. Oh, and last 8 seconds. All right, I'm gonna give it 1 more minute. 1 more minute now. Just 1 more minute.
Closed half. That's it. I closed half.
Just 1 more minute. I'm giving it 1 more minute. Ooh,
Good.
3,
Nice,
4. All right, let's see. Let's see. Giving it only 1 more minute. 40 seconds. Giving it last 30 seconds. 30. That's 30 seconds. Giving
If
it
another
last
1 minute candle closes bearish, I think we gotta go.
18 more seconds and I'm out. Just 10 more seconds and I'm out. 6 more seconds.
Trying to do. Work itself. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it one last minute. One last minute. One last minute. One last minute. 50 more seconds. 40 more seconds.
I closed most of the position, so I'm gonna hold it for a long time.
40 more seconds. Last 40 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Last 30.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Nice.
Last 20 seconds. Last 20 seconds. Last 10 seconds.
Wow, it just flipped.
All right, so this is the last 10 seconds and I'm going to close my position. I don't care now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck. Let's just get out of the position. Oh my God, look at this. I actually got out.
I'm still in the position, but half closed.
Look at this.
Just half.
I got out.
Let's see.
I got out.
Wow,
That was my timing.
that's a lot of money.
Oh, I mean, money is nothing. On this, you know, the money is nothing, you know. The knowledge is everything, you know. The knowledge is everything. Beautiful. Beautiful trade.
6, 7 pips.
Yes, sir. I was actually timing it and I was okay with smaller number of pips. You know why? Because I secured some pips already around a London session. So I was okay about whatever the profits will be. You know, I was just anticipating the daily high to be tested. And at this point in time, I mean, we are very close to the news event, right? And if the candles were to push up, it had to push up long back ago, you know, because the structures were so clear. The volume is kind of low, and I was okay with whatever the market gave me. Now, this was a really good example of getting out of the trade and being happy with whatever the market will give you. You know, it's pretty amazing. I actually took trades on 2 of my accounts. To be honest, look at this. This is one of the accounts. This is one of the accounts, and this is another account.
Why in 2 accounts?
So in Black Bull market, they give me more leverage. In Dominion, the gold doesn't have a lot of leverage, you know, so I need to trade gold.
Gold on Black Bull.
Yep.
That's cool.
So I have Black Bull mostly for the gold, you know. But again, at the same time, it's just another account to trade with, you know. Yep, I think pound yen's gonna move up. That's what I think. Pound yen's gonna shoot up.
I just closed the whole position in a loss.
Beautiful. Make sure you secure something.
It just it doesn't break even the commission I have to pay. That's something. There is nothing.
Beautiful. All right, whoever took this trade from the YouTube guys, I mean, give the video a thumbs up, give some sort of comment, and show love, you know, and that's it. You giving us like and you showing us some sort of a lovely comment is one of the best ways of flattery and one of the best ways to show support. You liking this stream tells the YouTube that this video is to be recommended to another trader, another fellow trader, and that's going to be amazing, right? We just want to build community. So if you like, hit comment, I mean, that's just going to engage the YouTube algorithms, and we will love that. 100% love that. And that was amazing trade, man. I honestly timed the trade pretty well. Beautiful. Yep, Mandish, you better secure something, Mandish, because the market's...
Yeah, I closed it.
Yeah, the market's volume's pretty less. Honestly, the structure is there. You know, we took the trade and it made sense. But again, the market structure is there, but volume, you know. Yeah, maybe one of the best positions would have been somewhere around here. This would have been the best position, somewhere around 151.740 would have been the best position. 10 pips in profit. I mean, yeah.
So I already got mine.
Beautiful.
Profits for today. Learn session.
Yes, sir.
I took buys. 73. 151, 573, I guess. Yeah, 573. Yeah.
Alrighty, that was beautiful trade taken. Ooh, nice. Beautiful.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
On my screen.
Yes, sir.
TJ.
All right, we got Sudeep brother here. Nice. We got Sudeep brother. You're late for the action, Sudeep brother.
Oh, this one is the London Open candle. All right, Anuj. So this is the resistance. Price having a hard time around here, and suppose if this was a London Open candle.
Just let me make your screen a little bit bigger. Just give me a second. Yeah, I can see you better now.
All right, this is a resistance line, and if this candle was the London Open candle, let me mark it.
Let me show this to the guys too. All right, guys, this is how we practice in our group, right? Now this is Mandish's screen, and he's trying to explain to me what happened, and we are actually doing some case study here. So all right, yeah, go on, Mandish.
Already done. If this was a London Open candle, all right, this right here. We don't know this candle, so let's just put it right here, and the price is like this. So the next candle is the London Open candle, and this candle closed right to the resistance.
Yeah.
So, and we have not experienced any volume during pre-London. So, can we anticipate that if we obviously obviously we'll anticipate volume. If there was no volume on pre-London, we'll anticipate volume on London Open.
Yes, sir.
And can we anticipate at the break of the high, we can at least secure 10 pips, like an impulse entry? But the price has not closed above the resistance. It's inside.
So at that point in time, you know what would be the best thing? You have to observe the candle that has closed, and you have to see if the candle closed with a wick. If the candle closed with a little bit of wick, especially if that's a 30-minute candle with a wick, that is a good sign that the candles can continue up. So if the candles closes with a wick, it tells us there's an 80% chance of continuation. Now, if there's an 80% chance of continuation, you know what you want to see in the next candle? You want to see a low wick before pushing and breaking the high. Sometimes the candles break the high without making the low, which is still okay, but you want to actually, what you want to do is you want to see a low in the next candle, no matter what candle is that. If that's a market open candle or not, you want to see a low, even if there's a small bit of low on the break of the high, could be a breakout trade. Now, this is a really good example of a breakout trade. I know what you're saying, and that was something I was waiting for too, but that was too late for me, you know? That was actually too late. And
Got it.
yeah, and you got it right. That's I actually didn't want to take a trade around 151.525, especially when this was a key rejection level before. And that's why I waited and I knew the push was bullish. There was support forming on a 5-minute, and I took a trade based on the 15 on the break of this candle's high. I took a buy here, a late trade, but the volume continued. The volume definitely continued, you know. But the trade you're talking about is a really brilliant trade. It's hard to catch, but once you learn to catch these sort of trades, and you know that, you know what, this is an impulsive style of trade. Taking a trade with the candle, just the first candle out of the hourly candle to push up, right? That's a very impulsive trade. But man, hey, when you risk a little bit, and if it works over time, and if you see you can handle the risk, that's it. That's it. That's why you wanted to see the candle close like this with a wick on the top, and you wanted to see the next candle making at least a small wick and then break the high. Do you know what I mean now? Yeah.
And let me explain you another scenario. Suppose right here. So after this candle close, after this candle close, the market's gonna open in this candle. So we don't know this candle right now. And this candle closes above this resistance. It's a strong resistance.
Yes, sir.
This candle closed above. So do we expect a candle to retest it properly? Or
yes. No? Yes. Waiting for retest is one of the best setups out there. People who wait for these retest win a lot of time. And that's one of the best ways. That's one of the safest ways to enter. Because if the candle retests, for example, you were talking about this level, right? You were talking about this. So Mandish is saying this. What he's saying is, if the candles were to push somewhere after breaking a key resistance, this is the resistance level on the left hand side. After breaking such a level, do price the retest. I mean, yeah, look at this. On a 15-minute, it did a retest. Right? Now, if you wait for a retest, your bias only gets stronger because a retest is only a support in a smaller time frame. So if you really want to take a buy, what do you want to see? You want to see a support, right? So a retest is a smaller time frame support, basically. Now, if you go to 1 minute, look at this. Look at this. What do you see? What do you see on 1 minute? You see a support, right? Clearly a support. Isn't it? A clear support. If you go to the 5-minute, clearly a support. So basically, a retest is only a smaller time frame support, and that's what you want to see. Before taking a buy,
okay, I'll write it down.
Yep, 100%. Write it down. A smaller time frame support before taking any sort of position. If you're taking a sell, you want to see a resistance. If you're taking a buy, you want to take a you want to see a support. If you don't see a support, you never take a buy. Simple.
Go.
Yeah, the volume is pretty low in the market. Because in this sort of structure, the candles should be testing the high long back ago, you know? Or if the candles are to push up, it has to retest the high. Oh, look at this. It's pushing right now in the last few minutes of the candle. Beautiful. Beautiful trade. Beautiful. This was an amazing trade, man. Honestly, an amazing trade. An amazing trade. Amazing trade. Da, 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 da.
Alright, I'm gonna head off.
You're gonna head off? All right.
Yeah. See you tomorrow, guys. No trading on news. I have suffered enough.
Yes, sir.
Alright, bye-bye. Good night.
Good night, sir. We'll see you next time then.
See you tomorrow, maybe.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna observe the news. We're not gonna trade. We're only gonna observe because we know what happens. We only observing the news, and it's actually going to be interesting to observe the news because this news event, this move, is actually going to dictate how gold is going to move through September, and that's what we want to know, right? I mean, that's one of the volume events. If not ADP, it's going to be NFP. So we are keeping our eyes open. We are keeping our eyes open, sir.
Hello boys, what's up?
What's uppy? What's uppy?
I added new bot.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, I can see. It's the rhythm.
Yeah, rhythm. This one's
Perfect.
better than Groovy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so if you go to its website, then there's like different options to control the songs.
Oh, wow. So not from the command, is it?
You can control from command as well.
Uh-huh. Wow, perfect. Yeah, hopefully the boys enjoy it, you know? because I'm playing the track for the YouTube on the side, and I wanted you guys to enjoy the music as you guys were side by side, you know?
Okay, let me play some music.
Yeah. All right. All right, so Deep Bro, if you wanna lower anybody's sound, you just need to right click on the head. If you feel the music is too loud for you, you just right click on rhythm and you can lower the music. Just a reminder.
I can hear that song in YouTube as well. You might want to mute rhythm if you want.
No, it's okay.
That's
No.
fine. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's for you guys. So you guys need to enjoy it. Just enjoy, you know.
So you're in trade right now?
No, I closed actually. I actually closed because I didn't like it. I was timing the trade. I was uh, I was trying to see if it can push up with volume, but it looks like because of the ADP news, the volume is pretty less.
Yeah.
So I'm out of the trade already. Out of the trade. Out of the trade. And because I
London,
took, yep. Go on.
London market had like good push
Yeah.
right at the start, and then like there's no volume now.
True, true. I actually took a buy around London, so I was good with the profits too. So I didn't want it to be greedy, greedy around New York. So yeah, I think it's gonna push and anticipate and actually retest the highs. So we will see what's gonna happen. Are you looking for any trade, Matsu?
No, I'm done for the day. I already took one buys on AZ.
On EJ, is it?
AZ.
AJ, Dude. Ooh, nice. Where did you took it?
Let me just send you the screenshot.
Oh wow, New York was, London was good. London was pretty solid, above 18.836. That was nice. Beautiful.
Well, I took it since
Since 1
p.m.
Wow.
Yeah, 1 p.m.
Oh
and I
my
held it for
god.
like 4 hours. Then it.
Wow,
worth
you
it.
took a nice entry, Martin. So, did you take it from here? Wow.
8534.
534, 534, 534, 534, 534. Oh wow. Wow. This is amazing. Anything above 86.5, anything above 86.50 was nice. You know, the market didn't even retrace. I never ever had a look into AJ, but AJ looks really smooth, to be honest. Wow, I think I should start looking at AJ. I'm not even kidding.
Well, it normally doesn't have that much volume, but today, like, I just had the gut feeling that something's about to happen in AZ.
Wow. This is really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to start looking into AJ for London and Asian.
It's better for Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So anything above 18.680 was beautiful. It moved like 46, 46, 44, 46 pip from that level in about 0.5%, which is pretty good. And looks like pound yen is moving to the promised land here. So this was a beautiful trade, man. Beautiful trade. With the market open, it's pushing up. And usually this sort of trade works, you know, especially when you see a lot of liquidity, wick, a lot of bullish pressure, and the trade was a done. Whoever took it, man, you should be in beautiful profits right now. So that's what you have to do, right? Analysis and just work with the statistics. You got to journal your trades and whatever makes sense to you, and whatever you've been seeing for a long time. I mean, you take it, you secure profits, and that's it. Beautiful trade. Beautiful. Wow, GU is pushing up too. we will see how the ADP is going to move the market here. ADP. ADP. Lots of I actually got my magic keys.
Ah, wow. So how's it?
It's actually pretty good. Looks pretty good. Looks like we can actually make it. I think we should make it and sell it now. That's what I
Yeah.
think.
Well, the idea is pretty simple,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, it's the right thing. So did you trade through it already?
No, I'm still practicing because I don't want to press some sort of wrong button and lose the trade, you know? So,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
still
maybe you can
practicing.
try on demo account. Maybe
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
that's
link
that's
to it.
what I was actually thinking. I'll practice it on the demo and that'd be nice. All right, Motsuv has sent a chart. I just saw it right now. Let's just have a look. Let's just have a look at Motsuv's chart here. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. All right, let's see. All right, he's looking at AJ. All right, so he's looking at. So what are these, Motsuv? Is it cloud? Is that cloud?
Ichimoku Cloud and Super Train Indicator.
Aha. Ichimoku and Super Trend. Okay, wow.
I'm experimenting this month on indicator. So this one. So what I'm planning on doing is have my own original bias.
Yep.
And like so the super trend will be my added confluence.
Uh-huh.
So if my bias works out with the super trend, then only I'll execute it.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Because last month I took like 36 trades, and I took a lot of unnecessary trades that I didn't have to, just feeling FOMO and stuff.
Yeah.
So this is like my additional barrier to not take unnecessary trade.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, no, that's a good analogy behind you using an indicator, you know? That's a good way to build up your psychology and maybe later, just be like, hey, just, I'm okay with losing, I'm okay with missing trades, That's actually pretty good. But I've never tried Ichimoku. I studied it, but man, I was like, oh man, come on. Yeah.
So this is not entirely Ichimoku, but it is like just the Kumo cloud. So
Yep.
I just took the cloud part from Ichimoku,
Mm-hmm.
and it's combined with super trend.
So the super trend is the green line, is it?
Yes, green and the red line.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I
So
never.
we have that on 3 different time frames, 3 different labels. So so if like they have all green signals or red signals, then only it is the confirmation of the seller buys.
Wow. Yeah, actually, this is quite interesting. The way you have 3 lines, right? And in this book that I read one time, it said that the professional traders they need to look at different time frames, and it was talking about quadruple trend system. So that was basically talking about looking at at least four time frame and finding out 4 different trends And if four of them are, for example, if I was taking buy and if four of them were bullish, then only I would take a buy. And if four of them were bearish, then only I would take a sell. So it's kind of interesting, and it works. Most of the time it works. It's like a clear signal.
Yeah, so if you have that system, then like you're only taking quality trades, so you're not like taking unnecessary trades. So that's good to have.
That's actually true. That is so true. And the price is rejecting this 4-hour gapped area from the left hand side right now, and it's rejecting it pretty heavy. And the target was hit. The target obviously was hit, but right now it's rejecting it pretty hard. We are 5 minutes away from the ADP news release. After the ADP news release, I'm going to call it a day. After the ADP, until then, we're going to chill around. We're going to talk about ideas. Obviously, this was really interesting. Looking at the super trend, I actually never thought about it, but it kind of makes sense. Now, after months of explained that looking at 3 triple direction system or triple trend system, it's actually nice. Can we add 4 time frames in it?
I wouldn't recommend it. So like it'll be quite confusing if you add like extra layer. So this is already like in the maximum capacity.
Yeah,
using,
maximum capacity for the eyes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually true. That's actually true.
I'm using like 2 layouts from TradingView, so 2 different layouts. So in one, like I have my own original bias set, so my chart pattern. And in the second layout, so I use this indicator.
That makes sense. We are 3 minutes away from the ADP, so we're going to focus on gold. Obviously, we're going to look at the pound yen sort of a side effect as well. But gold looks attractive. So they're actually expecting good numbers for ADP. And if the numbers are going to turn out to be good, well, gold should be moving down, right? As it's pointing right now, the technical part and the structure also seems like bearish. It's actually going to be interesting if the news event sort of a side effect and the technical structure will align. It's going to be interesting. We are 3 minutes away. Oh. Shit. Okay. We are 1.5 minutes away from the ADP. Obviously not trading it, but it's going to be interesting to see how the prices are going to move. It's actually going to be interesting. Alrighty. And we are 30 seconds away from the ADP. Let's see how the currency is going to move. The structure seems like a bearish structure. I wouldn't be amazed if the price is going to push down here. I wouldn't be amazed. And 5 seconds away from the news event. Oh, and we are pushing up. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at the move. Whee.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yes, sir. That was like 24 pips in a second.
Crazy.
Wow. I think it's going to break this 1817 sort of level if it's just going to push up. Let's see. 1817. Or is it just grabbing liquidity to push down? So you shouldn't touch the hot fire, obviously. So if anybody is waiting to take a trade on gold, man, don't take a trade right now. It's not nice. When the market's hot, you don't touch the market. And let's look at pound yen and let's see the shock effect in pound yen. Ooh, pound yen's wick. Wow. The pound yen actually pushed down in about 10 pips in the span of 5 minutes, right? Was that 5 minutes? Oh, actually 1 minute. So 1 minute candle pushed 10 pips down. So that's the shock effect I'm talking about, right? Interesting. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's see if there's any shock effect in AJ. All right. Even AJ had some shock effect here. Looks like 1 minute candle pushed almost about 5 pips, only 5 pips.
The numbers is pretty bad for US.
Oh, is it? Oh, I forgot to look at the numbers. Oh, is it? If the number's bad, yeah, gold should push up.
It is super bad, not just bad.
Oh, yeah. And this is actually funny. You know why it's funny? Because previously it was 330,000, right? 330,000 sort of a check out or payout, and it says it's 374, which is more than before, but which is less than expected, right? So I don't know how the investors are gonna actually move them. Actually gonna put in their money. Are they gonna relieve their funds by exposing it to gold, hedging it against USD, which is gonna make gold push up, or are they gonna say US dollar is getting stronger, and it's getting stronger consistently, slowly, and that's going to cause the US dollar to push down? So this is very confusing numbers right here. It's bad than expected, but better than before. All right, so we are 18 minutes in the New York market, and looks like GBPJPY is rejecting that 4-hour sort of a gap area from the left-hand side. And if the candles are to push down, I'm going to wait for candles to actually break 151,670, eventually pushing down all the way down below 151,525. So at this point in time, I'm actually looking to see if I can take a sell. Not now, but I need to see candles close. Let's see. Yep. Pound JPY pushing down after rejecting this area. And the rejection is pretty hard too. It's not just any rejection. It's just like a straight rejection and push down. Didn't even try and retest that level several times. Just push down. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Oh, on the other hand, pound USD is pushing up significantly. Wow, pound JPY reversing back. Ooh. All right. All right, so it looks like I'm going to call it a day here. I'm actually going to call it a day. That was a good session. Secured some profit from London session, and the actual move happened around pre-New York too. This was a beautiful structure trade. If anybody is looking to understand this trade, I mean, we had a bullish push. Obviously, candles have to relief, right? And this relief push or push down was only to grab liquidity to further push up, and that's what happened. The daily high got tested. It's rejecting off of the 4-hour gapped area and the markets, just like this, right? You should be able to read the market and usual behaviors. This is actually pretty usual. If this was a normal day where there was no news event, I would be taking trades from here. But I had to see confirmation. So for my confirmation, I had to wait for the 15-minute candle out of the hourly candle to close. And I needed the candles to break the high. On the break of the high was my entry. And it actually moved 15 pips up, which is pretty good. So at this point in time, also what we can learn is beginner traders have to respect the market in a way that they have to be happy with whatever the market gives them and secure the profits and get out of the market, right? That's it. You have to secure and get out. But amazing. All right. Alrighty. I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care. Motsu, Sudeep, brother, take care. Have a beautiful night, beautiful day.
Good night.
I'll see you guys. Good night.
Have a good night, brother.
Good night and best of luck. I will see you guys next time.